You all have to become prophets. And to become a prophet, Kundalini has to be awakened, you have to be realized, and you get these special powers to realize others. People can't believe it, that in Sahaja Yoga today, if you get realization, you can give realization to others. When I went to Rome, the people had this doubt I felt. When I said that, next moment you can give realization to others. And they just could not believe it, that they can feel the Kundalini, they can give realization. This is too much to believe in it. It's too fantastic. So, the last day, I said, all those who have felt the cool breeze, then stand behind the people who have not felt the cool breeze. They're very nice people, I must say, these people in Rome, because I think they have reached the conclusion of complete frustration with their seeking. So they stood up behind each of one of them. And they were amazed, they could raise the Kundalini, they could give realization. They said, Mother, we got realization only yesterday, some of them. I said, so what? You could have done it yesterday, but today you are doing it rather good. You could have done it immediately, but this is what it is, fantastic. So there is no place for you to have any doubts. Don't waste your energy in doubting. You have done that bit too much. Bit too much. Now the time has come for you to get your realization, to get enlightened, to understand. But there are still people who are on the fence. And they are neither this way or that way. And Christ has described them very well. He said, I don't mind hot or cold. I mean the people who get the cool breeze, of course, they are first class. Even those who get hot are all right because they would like to get rid of their hot. First thing we have to learn that we are the heart cells. And that we have to love. Without love, you cannot be called an Englishman according to Mr. William Biddle. I won't say anything because I don't want to be angry. According to him. So, first of all, let us know if we can really love ourselves. That's the biggest problem. The first disease he did not know. Perhaps William Blake did not know what I will have to face. I wish he had written all that. The first disease the people have here, apart from the upper lip, is left Vishuddhi, means guilt. They may be Catholic or not, does not matter. But they have this built-in guilt within themselves for nothing at all. First of all, you must give up your guilt business. I think he did not know about it. William Blake did not know that people will develop this because at that time they were not like that. And this is such a big problem which I have been facing since I came to this country. You know, the first 4 years I was struggling with people who were druggists and chemists. And the problem they had that I said, why did you take drugs? What is there to live in this world for? For what are we living? I said, for your spirit. So they take spirits, you see. English language have a great advantage, see. You can say it is the spirit in the heart, you can say the spiritual tree, or the spirit, that is what we call a bhoot in Indian language, means a dead body, dead soul, a dead person. So this is the advantage, and that's how they were indulging into spirits. But the problem with them is, it was such a vicious circle, that if you try to correct them, they would come, recede into themselves and get into tantrums. If you want to escape the situation, if you want to escape yourself, if you want to escape the present, you will never reach there where you have to reach. And you are never going to be satisfied with yourself, you are not going to be happy either. So you have to face it. You have to face it as it is and stand up. That's what he said. That you bring the arrow to me, I'll face it. Like a brave man, you have to face it. And not to become, I am afraid. You are not to escape yourself. You are so beautiful. Inside, outside, you are very beautiful. You are the spirit. And if you are the spirit, why should you escape yourself? I just can't understand. Just face it. And the spirit will shine. Just face it with that bravery. Face it. And you'll be amazed that you are really beautiful. No doubt about it. You have to just see it. Because you are the cell of the heart. And it won't be an exaggeration if I say that the body, everything depends on the heart. If you fail, the responsibility will be yours. It's a very big responsibility and a very sweet one. Because heart doesn't think. Thinking is madness. It loves. It loves and enjoys its love. It's such a sweet work you have to do. For that you start from yourself. First of all, love yourself, which is a very difficult thing for people to love themselves. The hatred starts from within. You hate yourself and then you start hating everyone. And it's very common to say, I hate you. Second moment, I love you. God knows what they mean. But the main thing is that they do not love themselves. If they start loving themselves, understanding the value of themselves, if they have the proper esteem, the self-esteem within themselves, it's the time. The time has come, which was prophesied. So, I really pay my all homage, I should say, if you allow me, or I should say all my love to the great son of this country, William Blake, today. And as a homage to him, you all should decide within yourself that you are not going to be soldiers carrying the swords with a shaky hand. Or you are not going to be afraid of the horses on which you have to ride. You have to decide that you have to be brave people. But bravery never means aggression. It never means aggression. And that's why that kind of a bravery can only come into people whose spirits are awakened. So very happy today to see these beautiful happenings that you described coming to reality. I can see that coming down. So many poets have dreamt about their country in every country. But no one has dreamt like William Blake, where he said positively that this will be the Jerusalem, means the holy land of Jerusalem will have to come down. If the people have that kind of a heart, that kind of a throne, the gods will have to come down. If you have that kind of a reception, all the divine has to pour down. But let us see if we have that heart or not. I hope there are some new people today. They may not understand many things that I am saying, just like as you do not understand William Blake. But let realization work it out. Have patience with yourself. You have to have patience. And do not doubt yourself. Actually, mostly the doubts are with yourself, not with me. If you have no doubts that you are born at a very great times, you will not doubt. It happened in Rome. The people in Italy didn't doubt me at all, not even once. And they saw me in dreams before I reached there. Imagine, so sensitive. They said, we knew, mother. We saw your photograph. We saw in the dream. We saw your photograph. And they told me how many times they had dreams. I mean, wonderful people there, I should say. Though people say that Italians are horrible people. But I somehow or other get the cream, I think. Such wonderful people they were. They all got realization. In this country, I have struggled for 8 years. And the number may be the same. So this is what it is. You have to little bit accelerate. The heart is rather lethargic. The lethargy has to be overcome. and has to be done with love. I'm sure you have had some introductions before, and now all the people who are Sahaja Yogis here are so many in this Hampstead. We have to be really rejoicing today that what William Blake has said in those days is seen happen. Those Sahaja Yogis who are still not up to the mark should also today take a vow that they will go all out to see that they come up to it. Thank you very much. May God bless.